Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cityline. My name is Chris Surface from Tacoma Little Theater, and it is my pleasure to be here today filling in for Amanda Westbrook on the Comfy Couch. We've got a great program lined up for you today with 5 great community organizations with us. So let's get started and tell you what we have coming up today. We have the Tacoma Youth Symphony joining us today. They are promoting an upcoming concert that includes costumes. We'll talk about Night at the Movies and introduce you to their new music director. We also have the Tacoma Youth Marine Foundation here, another youth-centered organization on the Comfy Couch, and they're going to be talking about the foundation on their upcoming fundraiser that provides year-round programming to youth on their waterfront campus. And this will be a fun one because I'm not the best golfer in the world, but we're here to show you a little bit about Glow Golf for all you golfers out there who like to golf at night. And I don't even know if that's a thing. I'm used to putt-putting under bright lights, but we'll see what happens. We'll tell you where you can find Glow Golf and all the swag that goes along with it. And then we also have our friends from the 61st Annual Tacoma Greek Festival located here in Tacoma's Hilltop area. They're going to give you all the details on this 3-day extravaganza that is coming up. But first today, we are so happy to be welcoming Tacoma Pro Bono community lawyers onto the Comfy Couch today. And I'm going to let you actually introduce yourself, Lori, and tell us a little bit about the organization and what your role is.
Great, thanks, and I'm happy to be on the Comfy Couch, appreciate it. My name is Lori Davenport. I am the Communications Director for Tacoma Pro Bono Community Lawyers, and I've actually been with this organization for a long time. I was the director for 20 years, and now I'm just get to do the fun stuff. I'm the Communications Director, so. If you have ever faced like a civil legal problem, and it's really anything that's not a criminal charge. If you're facing a criminal charge and you don't have money, we have a wonderful group of attorneys who do assigned counsel work, but anybody who's facing any other legal issue and can't afford an attorney, we're there for you. That's basically what we do. So we do a lot of family law, we do a lot of housing, we do wills, we do a lot. Yeah.
It's almost like it's in the name, Tacoma Pro Bono. That's something right there, I think.
Yeah, well, we actually, and I need to say right at the outset, we're in Tacoma, we love Tacoma, but we serve all of Pierce County. It's part of our name. And we actually used our domain name to make it easier for people to find our website. So it's our organization name and it's also our website.
That's wonderful. Now, you've had a lot of growth over the past 2 to 3 years. Why and how do you think that happened?
It's been a real ride. It's been building the plane while we're flying it. You know, any metaphor you can come up with. It has to do with the pandemic. We had an eviction moratorium. Everybody was afraid that there were going to be so many evictions. We were going to have which we do. We have a serious problem with homelessness. But there was a lot of effort put in by the legislature to put some new laws into effect that protected tenants, which were not there before. For instance, prior to the laws that came in 2020 and 2021, a landlord could evict a tenant for no reason at all with 20 days notice. Now there are 16 different what we call just causes that a landlord has to pick one of in order to be able to evict a tenant. So you got to have a reason. And the big one for us is that along with that, the legislature provided for eviction defense, meaning that landlords, when they go into court, always have lawyers. Tenants don't. So 97% of the time prior to the change in the laws, you were facing eviction pretty much, and it's a very quick process. So we now have the contract with the state to provide eviction defense, and if you are low income, you will get one of our staff attorneys assigned to you if you have an eviction hearing scheduled. So that's a lot of attorneys because in Pierce County we have a lot of evictions.
Wow.
Yeah.
But what a great resource for individuals to have.
It's a big change.
That's wonderful. But speaking about homelessness, you mentioned that briefly for a second there. Why is legal aid so important in this effort against homelessness?
Yeah, in addition to the fact that we really have hopefully leveled the playing field in court as far as, providing attorneys for people who normally couldn't afford it. There are a lot of reasons why people get evicted. There are a lot of reasons why people become homeless that have to do with an intersection with the legal system. And we're there to help. So we're trying to ramp up our ability to say you have an issue with your landlord, they're not doing repairs they should do, you decide to withhold your rent, which is not a good idea. Everybody needs to pay rent or you're going to face eviction. So we want to be able to get in and help with what we call pre-eviction issues, because that solves a lot of problems before anybody gets to court and gets anything on their record.
Great. You also have some outreach events coming up in the Tacoma-Pierce County area. Can anybody attend those?
Yes, anybody can attend. And it's a good way to access our program because there's no screening. It's just first come, first served. Ask a question. Any question is good. No bad questions.
That's wonderful. Anything else you'd like our audience to know about Tacomaprobono?
Let's say you've contacted us in the past or you need to contact us now. We encourage people to not use our phone number as the main point of contact because we just don't have the capacity to answer. Go to our website, check out all the forms of contact. We have in-person intake hours. We have an online intake form on our website that people can use. So we encourage you to do that. Even if you've already seen us, if you've already been to a legal clinic, if you've already worked with an attorney, if you need help again, just fill out the online intake form again, come visit us. We're ready for you.
Thank you so much, Lori, for being here today and representing Tacomaprobono and making sure that our community is well represented legally when they need to be. We appreciate that. And we look forward to the next time we'll see you on the comfy couch.
Great.
Now, coming up, we have our Pet of the Week later in the program, along with the Tacoma Youth Marine Foundation, the 61st Annual Tacoma Greek Festival, a little bit of Meadow Park Golf Course. But after the break, we're back with the Tacoma Youth Symphony Association. We'll see you back in just a moment.